Thank you everyone. Yes, I'm Philippe Berthaud, so I'm Deputy Director of Comité Régional du Tourisme et des Loisirs d'Occitanie, the DMO, the Destination Marketing or Management of Organization, sorry. And as I said, I'm replacing Jean Pinard, the famous Jean Pinard, who is unfortunately rather ill because he's got the COVID. So it was at last minute, so my English is a bit rusty, so thank you for your comprehension. So let's speak and let's talk about Occitanie Rail Tour. So modern concept or modern touristic offer. The Occitanie Rail Tour is a real strategic ambition, is a real strategic positioning, with the ambition is to act concretely at our level for, as I said, a more sustainable and more responsible tourism. And of course, the object is acting or working for avoid the main cause of greenhouse gases in touristic sector, which is transport. So the idea is to make the train and the public transport the basis of our marketing positioning, of what we say the leading or the flagship of Occitanie offer. We are rather fortunate, or we are lucky in Occitanie region, because there is a dense railway network, and we have also the benefit that the region who has the competence of transport follow a very aggressive strategy to promote low carbon mobility. So it's in that it's part of the strategy that we build the Occitanie Rail Tour, and we implement the Occitanie Rail Tour through 4 steps. The first step is connect transport information to tourism information, which seems obvious, but which is not really available in most of website destination in reality. So we did it, and we will see it function rather well. The second step, it's the generalization for all inhabitants of one transport offer, €1 transport, c'est le billet à €1. Thanks to the region, it's a promotional offer to travel in Occitanie for €1 per train ticket. And in the same way, we create a leisure discount card for tourists that give first really advantage or discount on all activities, all leisure facilities. And on the same time also we mobilized all touristic office in Occitanie to promote and to relay all low carbon mobility. And then the step 4, we launch the Occitanie Rail Tour. So when we spoke about connecting all transport information and all touristic information, that means that I'm on the Occitanie destination website, and I'm just looking for a hotel in Nîmes, Jardin Secret. And as soon as I found the offer that I want, I can have directly connected all the transport information to get there from the place of the departure. we also put a tab, a website tab, focus on train with all the possibility to visit Occitanie by train, and it presents the Occitanie Rail Tour. Then, of course, we connected all, I said, all accommodation and leisure services to all railway train station, and we set up a reciprocity with the SNCF website and Lyon website. So as soon as you are going on their site, you have touristic information also. And this is an advert on le billet €1, the €1 ticket. And on 2022, we expect about 2.5 million billets €1 that generate at least 20 million expenses on all the territory. So it's quite significant. So how we market the railway offer? The idea is to present the Occitanie rail map in the same way that Paris underground map. And so you see that they connected all very famous touristic point, touristic attraction on the map. And so our object is to first name all the train line with destination, like Le Canal du Midi train, or Les Cévennes train, or La Camargue train. And each station will have the famous site or attraction of the destination, like Pont du Gard station, or Cassoulet station, or Carcassonne station. And this is the way we will market it. The idea is to do a bit like, it's our model actually. It's a Jean-Pinard model actually. It's the Grand Tour of Switzerland, where all the ski resorts are linked to either leisure or either accommodation. So our strategy, our communication strategy. No. Sorry. Our communication is based on a concept, a strong value specific to Occitanie destination, which is Occitalité, so in English, let's say Occitality, which is a neologism that combines the value of hospitality, conviviality, friendliness, and authenticity. And Occitality meets or responds the new high expectation of travelers. It's a kind of state of mind. It's a bit like, let's say, in Denmark, you have the hygge. I don't know if it's a good pronunciation, but it's like la dolce vita in Italy. So in Occitanie, it's Occitality. So the communication is based on three pillars: Occitality, diversity, and responsibility, which is really the sustainable tourism. And the universe of the communication that embodies the notion and the imagination of travel with a signature, which is travel that makes you grow, l'Occitanie, le voyage qui vous fait grandir. A promise, Le fabuleux voyage d'Occitanie, The Fabulous Occitan Journey. And a leading product, a flagship product, which tends to be the star product of the Occitanie, which is the Occitanie Rail Tour. So let's speak about this star product. In addition to all that, the Occitanie Rail Tour is, first of all, the star product for exploring the region by train and coach, of course. And the promotion of rail tourism is definitely more responsible, more inclusive, and more sustainable. And the possibility of reconnecting with the very essence of travel, the encounter that illustrates the promise of the fabulous journey. In addition to linking the territory and connecting the region tourist sites and activities, the Occitanie Rail Tour will, in time, consolidate the Occitanie region leadership position in terms of sustainable development, keep some line with high tourist potential in operation. Yes, well, and encourage the reopening of certain lines, such as recently the one of the right bank of the Rhône, the one from Pont-Saint-Esprit, Villeneuve-les-Avignon, and Nîmes. And above all, and this is probably our main object, is definitely to attribute train travel to the Occitanie Sud de France destination. I spoke about that later on. We are lucky because we have a very dense rail network. And in that case, the Occitanie Rail Tour make it possible to, first of all, build a range of sustainable holiday around the 4 destinations of an universe, which is sea, mountains, countryside, towns. According first, the themes, Occitanie Rail Tour for discovering vineyards, rugby fun, UNESCO sites. The season, the Occitanie Rail Tour for the beach, for winter sports, for festival. It's possible also to install an image for each station. I spoke about it, named all railway station with the famous point or touristic point in Occitanie. And then assign activity or special activity or visits to each route. So in reality, Occitanie Rail Tour is becoming a real touristic product on its own, combining rail tour with activities, accommodation, with services. I said it, and the sale of the pass for one more day, allowing you to travel through the regional railway. It's also allow us, and that will be our job, to be something like holiday advisor with a toll number, numéro vert in French. So Occitanie Rail Tour, it's a B2B offer that will become the unique offer of le CRT, Occitanie, the GMO. It's our main product, our flagship. And a completely open B2C offer in terms of uses, and a complementary offer to airline offer. As soon as you can arrive in Occitanie through Toulouse Airport or Montpellier Airport, then you can visit all Occitanie through the Occitanie Rail Tour. The Occitanie Rail Tour will be promoted through one clip on all the TV and networks. And we recently did with Michelin a special guide, Voyage en Occitanie, presenting all the thematic tours that you can find in Occitanie. And that was a bit tricky, because historically, Guide Michelin was promoting road to sell tires. And today they investing train travel. So it seems that sustainable transition is on the way. So I'm glad to see that too. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions that anybody wants to ask? I mean, rail travel is so critical. I'm interested that certain airlines, like Delta, I think, has got this system now where they coordinate with the local railway network so that the planes come and they make sure that everything is seamless, the transfer between air and rail. That is the future. I mean, I come from the UK where the rail network should be so much better. It's the answer.
Yes. Well, we are not ready yet, but it will. Actually, in Occitanie, in Toulouse, it works rather well. When you are arriving at the airport, then the connecting for all the region is good. In Montpellier, it's still in construction.
Yeah. Well, I arrived in Montpellier.
Yes.
But yes, the principle is exactly right. I'm so pleased that you are doing this, because we know this. It's a hell of a lot greener than anything else, any other way that we travel. So long live rail. Okay. Thank you so much, Philippe. Thank you for standing in. Oh, question. Go on. Michel.
Did you have a specific solution for the mobility
Can you use the mic?
from the rail?
Sorry.
Did you have a specific solution for the mobility when you arrive in the railway station? Because we always speak about the last kilometer, but we know that this is not 1 kilometer.
No, yes. This is the main problem, actually. We all destinations are working on it, and that's why we try to mobilize all the touristic office. And so in each destination, there is solution through electricity, bicycle, for example. Or I know that in some area there is a special taxi company, electric taxi company, who propose any services from the railway station. And there is some mountain station also who put coach bus between airport and the station. But there is a lot of job to do, yes.
Thank you. Yes. Question, can we give the microphone to the gentleman there?
Hello, I'm Pierre Cuvelier. I have tourist accommodation in Nîmes, and I was wondering, what is your strategy for people like us that sell accommodation in different places in the region? The tourist office in Nîmes is doing a great job sending me people directly that comes, but I haven't heard anything from you guys.
It's a pity.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry about that.
It's my fault. It's not your fault.
It's our fault also.
Yeah. So, do you have any strategy for providers of, lodging for, in the region?
So yes, well, actually, I will not define or present all our strategy, but anyway, in your case, our specificity is to work or to try to encourage all regional customers to consume leisure and touristic accommodation, and it's in that case we built this pass card that I spoke about it, and if we are partner on that card, that means that all Occitanie customers can come at your hotel through all the adverts and the publicity that we are doing. So it's one of the strategy.
Are you happy with that answer?
Are you sure that you are happy?
Very good. Philippe, thank you so much indeed. To Philippe Berthaud, please.